I hit wrong buttons the whole time.
Oh yeah, but you should not start the stream by hitting the wrong button. You should at least start the button to start the stream before you hit the wrong button.
Watch me. Oh, they couldn't see me, could they?
I don't know, I can't see. Where are we on the screen?
Oh, that's what this one is.
Yeah, but I don't see it on the computer.
Because we got the preludes up.
But I never saw the past few minutes or so.
Oh, because you're right, Jim. You're right. My camera, I had the wrong camera up. It's this one.
Yeah, it looks kind of weird.
Oh! Oh, man. Just give me a second.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Give me 1 sec. I can't believe Arian, 1 pass. That was such a shame. Kind of funny though.
Yeah, I used the airbrush on that.
But he was what, a heavy,
Right.
Yeah.
And then I did a little bit of a dry brush over.
why was he a heavy hitter?
That's cool, man.
Because it's pluses. Because he had it was his was so he was such a heavy hitter because of his pluses to hit with that thing. It's magic and it was 2 levels higher. Because you got a huge plus. So we look here. So it's plus 4. It's actually 6 or 6 sure way. It's really business stuff. You got plus 5. You were 4. You're only 60 I'm rolling through these quick. I'll give them each 20 seconds.
And then afterwards he stopped doing it. And I just started seeing the name pop up.
I got too many sponsors, right, Anna?
Yeah, I think so. you have to start early. Start like soon. You have so many sponsors that you have 2 shows in a day. You can just have cut screens.
It's
from
crazy,
one to
isn't
the
it?
other, so, yeah.
What we
awesome.
we're working on a big one. I'm working on a big one. I think you know who it is.
Bigger than Mike Disney.
I had him on a show Sunday night. So I'm working on. I'm working out. Oh, thanks, Gary. It is a surprisingly good concept alternative to a game. Thanks. That's what we wanted
It's
to
not
do.
me. I don't have the money to be a sponsor of this prestigious show. So
Anna, you
I'm
do
not
more
rich
than
enough
sponsor
for
this.
that.
Anna, yeah, Anna, and
Your
yeah,
time is
yeah,
Just kidding.
huge, and,
Yeah.
and the stuff
Yeah.
that you do.
yeah, absolutely. Bolton, dude.
We
He had a long day.
couldn't afford to pay you for what you do for us.
Oh, but that's what my patrons do. So and other commissioners, people that publishers that commission. So yeah,
Probably,
don't worry
yeah.
about
So,
it. Yeah.
Bill, tell Stella, Mike, and Anna how much of that you printed so far
Well, I'm printing the smallest building,
out of this. Yeah,
which is
Yeah.
the guest
mid-
house.
yeah.
Just the first part of the first floor I have done. It was 2 days and 8 hours.
Wow.
The second part of 3 for the first floor is another day and 12 hours.
Yeah.
So
small one right there, the small one of those
Yeah,
three.
the smallest one, and it, depending on how you print it, which facade you use, it's probably for that piece. I'm gonna say it's probably 200 plus hours to print all the pieces
Wow.
for the smallest
Meaning-
building.
Yeah, meaning you need a 3D printer like I need a better workstation. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we kind of put up crazy amount of hours.
And then the bridge is coming out Monday.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, Monday or Tuesday.
That's beautiful.
Coming out.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're trying to stay cutting edge. You know. And I got retro game. Hey, Mike. Yes, you did get eliminated twice, Mike. So Mike Saxon is helping us with a print job, a big print job. How many hours is that? 200? 300?
He's doing
The ruins, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably that range.
Way more. He says way more than 200 hours.
I know it's
Mike, we really appreciate it, man. It's going to be, I'm telling you, I can't wait to put that on the table. right, so look, almost 3 of these days are in the books now that I have up. The 4th day's left, and we got late night tonight with Prayers Rejects. So, after dark. Just need some ships to land. I want some stuff. Yes. We want our Bones 5.
Grindelwolf's lair.
Boom. All right, so I got to move this one. Good evening. I got to move it so that I'm looking at over here at the screen and I'm looking at the camera. So let me move this. I put it where I had it on day 1. Right, Anna? That wasn't too bad right here?
No, that was perfect. It worked
All right,
really well.
that sounds good.
You can see your impressive shelf with all the
Oh.
stuff that we normally can't. We can only see like a little bit of all your books and stuff. Now you can see
You can
most
see the
of it.
line
Yep.
running down there.
I want a tour of that basement. Is
Exactly.
What I want.
Me too.
Yep.
Stella,
The library
you don't live
is
far away.
impressive.
Oh yeah, it's
Look.
everything is impressive down there. Yep.
There is a possibility that the Ark of the Covenant is down here somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, it might be lost there somewhere. Yep.
Yeah, so I can't get this straight. Hold on. I should have put it here in the first place. So Tim,
Oh.
the ever mysterious Tim's. We're finishing up here, as you can see. The ever mysterious Tim is. The ever mysterious Tim. There you go. The ever mysterious Tim is staying. Good evening, everyone. Look, we already got 40 people on. So note this. Tim, not the one that's over to the right, but the one straight ahead. Can you give me that coin set? Right there, the one's flat. Right there, straight ahead, Tom. Right there. So, yes.
Giveaways.
Yeah, so, of course, Stratagems' new product, which I've given away 3 of these already. Let me set this up so for everyone. We're going to give away another, and Stella and Michael, King's Crown set.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Gold, silver, electrum, yes, and copper. They're $40 on Amazon. So we're going to give that away. Let me set that up for everyone to partake in. Okay? It should be preset to that from last night. I haven't done a giveaway since then. We didn't do any on Tim's stream, right? So this should be set up already, and we'll give this away at the end when we go. Yeah, so she did, didn't she, Gary? Great job. Everyone's done a great. I am so. You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited about the community growth. That's what I'm excited about. So, and I said this the other night. I think when I was upstairs last night, I said we had Kayla stream her first ever Greyhawk stream. Now Stella's done. You've done Greyhawk before, right? You did a lot of Salt Marsh, correct?
Mm-hmm. Salt Marsh.
Yes. See you, Tom. See you, Tom. I'll see you Thursday. So, and that was a great stream too, and you had a great cast. I mean, that was an awesome cast.
My dad was on there.
Yes, on Salt Marsh. Yes,
Salt Marsh. Yeah.
absolutely. As I know you mod Wu Tang's one too. Is he streaming tomorrow morning?
Yeah. Sundays.
Okay, that's cool. Yep, and I know that's going pretty well too. Right?
Yeah, they're actually still looking for players. So if anyone wants to play, just message Wu-Tang.
Yep, Wu-Tang Piglet. Wu-Tang message him for a Sunday morning game. So it's like noon Eastern. Is that when it is, or is it earlier? 11 Eastern.
It's noon Eastern, and it ends around 3, sometimes 4.
Okay. Cool. Very, very cool. So, how about this guy? Crazy, huh?
Oh my god, so good. The clubbed foot one was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
my favorite.
That cheering, that was so good.
So, here's the thing that really makes it kind of silly is that, you know, we did Altamira in '87. I named all those places, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got the paper and I was like, oh my gosh, I was such a child.
Well, they can't go bankrupt and go bust, and you can get a new one in place.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The economy can kind of evolve, so to speak. So they can be murdered or go under
We had
or
some
taken
funny ones
over
at
or
High
go
Point.
bust or whatever. So yeah.
So how much? So Gary Julian's got a great question. How much of the system is jousting strategy and heritability dice? I'm going to say that strategy paid a huge amount. That if you got a huge hit, like a +12 or a +9 on that table, and then rolled like a low number, you would still be able to unhorse someone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that it was at least 50-50. At least, if you rolled a real bad roll on a save, that's where That was the difference. Now, on the chainmail rules, when you look at them from Dragon 17, there are no saves. You're unhorsed and that's it. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Especially with the female's lower center of gravity bonus, which exists, right? And that's a true thing, so I had that in there. I also had, so I have the mathematical calculations I came up with are all right here. And I kind of don't want to share what I did because I think it worked very well and it was very fair for everyone. So... Yeah. So you can tell where the odds are best. That's true, Von Molke. You can kind of, and you did a good job, Mike, with that. But it was fun, and Tim was great. Yeah, Tim is awesome, isn't he? So,
I have a question to piggyback off of that. If there's anything else that you could change other than like the saving throws that you added in,
yes,
would there be something that you change?
I may go into I may set up a more customized attack and defense chart. I may, what Mike said, I may make some changes to it, not tell anyone what the changes are. Lower the pluses that were hit, maybe, they were kind of high on some of them, right? Like a plus 12 you got because it was a clean blow. Maybe lower that to 9 or 8 or something.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're actually based in reality effects.
Yeah.
But it's just random because you don't know what they're picking.
You don't.
You don't. So, I mean, it's the same as rolling dice. When you can pick a strategy that works awesome or doesn't. It's just random because you don't know what they're doing.
Right. Which I like.
It's like playing
Hey,
poker.
what's up? Your daughter was awesome. Awesome, geek. Awesome DM and awesome player, man. Just wonderful.
Hi, Dad.
So, yeah, now, gosh, Gazumba's got a thing for Lady Israel. I know it's kind of cheesy, but...
I mean, she's cool.
She is cool, isn't
hang out with her. She'd kick my ass.
Yes, absolutely. So, note, we said this offline, and part of this was I'm trying to get characters out to players so that when I do special events, they have characters they can play right in that 6th, 7th, 8th level, which is the sweet spot for the special games, right? For the All-Star games, those are the levels I play, and that was part of the idea behind this was to get character. So Anna's got a couple characters, right? Mike has Skarn. Now he's not going to play Vargren. He wants to play Skarn. But maybe you will play Israel instead of your Ranger Mage Stella down the road. You know what I'm saying? Or, and to play in those groups. And that'll be a cool thing, And Kayla could play someone. And, that was the whole point of kind of where I figured I'd go, hey, these characters are cool. Maybe these people fall in love with these characters and I want to play them a little bit. So that was
I love that you had Anna's character and my other character, Saoirse, like hanging out in the rafters together. That was great.
Absolutely. Along with Kayla's character too, Tegan Rothschild up there.
Another Rothschild.
Yeah, I know. See, Bill was the what would you call you? Bill won't wear a Lord. Notice Bill wears blue box shirts, but he won't wear Lord Gazumba shirts.
Wait till my Castle Entertainment shirt comes.
Oh my God. So
Castle Entertainment.
So we have Bill and Alan that bust my stones all the time about the merchandise and all that stuff. So, right?
Canadian.
I just do it to be difficult. But I think the things I bring here are more important than me wearing the shirt.
Oh, dude, come on, man. I know. 1,000 million times, man. Like, if you don't become a legend in your crafting because of tonight, that's like, come on. You blow DM Scotty away, man, and all those other guys. Yeah, I knocked that off.
Oh, it came off.
I did it. And that's why I put it there to make sure I won't lose. I just super glue it on. Yeah, it's one of the little, what do you call those things on the
I just didn't make it.
Yeah, I knocked it off. I did it. So just note that it's all in good fun. We've all been friends for so long. So story. I think one thing. Getting back to what Gary said. I know the system works because we got through 8 fights, then 4 fights, then 2, then 1, and then we did an extra fight. Then we did our extra fight in the time allocation. And everyone knows as a DM, if you're doing a con or you're doing a stream that's a con, you have to be done on time, right? That's an important thing. If you don't get done on time, then you kind of maybe miss an ending or do something or, So I know that the system works for a convention setting. Now, maybe in a game, if we do something and we stretch it out over a couple of weeks, that's a possibility. But I kind of like having it in a convention setting. So were people gaming in the background? There was a lot of talk. Yeah. So my guys got knocked out, Gary, and some of them were a little transient, but that's okay. That happens all the time, right? So I think Walt and Tom and Bill were talking guns. Was that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they were.
We're talking firearms again. And that's
I just want to talk quieter.
That's the
But
charm.
Walt was great when he had his tantrum halfway through. That was awesome when he got knocked out. That was great.
So
that was fantastic.
So Walt.
I gave up the character I was running.
Yeah, you did.
Because we had people that
which is
wanted
really
to
nice.
be part of it, and I'm like,
and
I'm here anyway. What's the difference? Let somebody else.
Yeah, I'm 100% happy that Hessler didn't win the tournament because Alan wasn't here, and so but we wanted to keep him in. I didn't want him winning. I'm glad he didn't win the tournament. I really am. So, I would have been just as happy if any character won. The Black Knight winning would have been hysterical, Gary. Right? Everyone think so. Imagine the Black Knight fighting Vargren at the end or something like that. Would have been funny.
That would have been cool.
But I can't. The Black Knight gave his lance to Israel, right?
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That was cool.
That's how much of a jerk Vargren was.
Yeah. So Mike was expecting
job, Mike.
an Animus. I was expecting an apprentice Deathmaster, and it turns out maybe he's working toward that. Right?
We don't know what he really
know.
is.
But here's the great thing. Now Gary's got a character that he can work on a storyline about, that he can develop, and we can bring him into other stories now, into our campaign. Right?
And I love that he came from Bar Stranak. That is awesome because there's so many cool stories about that. Because there's a little poem in his that is. I don't know if Gary was the one that wrote it, but there's
Gary did it all
awesome
himself. It was all Gary.
Yeah. So but in Living Greyhawk products there are some stories about it and stuff. So I had it in my Rel Deming campaign. It was absolutely awesome. So
Awesome and
that,
fantastic.
Wow.
And Mike Von Molku, I really appreciated you giving Gary the respect and due during that fight. I mean, Gary's a legend, right? He wrote the Living Greyhawk Gazetteer. Think about that. He wrote it, right? I mean, that's just with Eric Mona. It's just. I can't wait till tomorrow night. I really can't wait till they ask the experts tomorrow night. It's going to be unbelievable.
That will be so much fun.
No, Patrick, you weren't over the top. It was awesome.
No,
right?
that was fun.
That was incredible.
No, that was. Oh yeah, Pat, you did.
Watch.
So cool.
Watch anything that Chuck is on.
Yeah.
And he's always over the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just part of the fun of doing it.
Yeah.
It's not fun otherwise.
Which one was Patrick?
Patrick
Canadian Ancient Gamer.
The Canadian Ancient Gamers, Patrick, right? And Canadian Ancient
Yeah.
Juan Carlos with the helmet on it and the beard stuff.
That was so good.
We're not huge
that was
players.
fantastic.
Table.
Yeah, we're
So
not.
it's fun when you have that element come to our game because we're not big role players.
Yeah. If you're going to stay, just pull up a seat.
I'm wandering, dude. I've been sitting too long.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed all the introductions of who everybody was in the joust. I just saw the names, so I didn't know who was who. And
you played a character who didn't care anyway, so you just come in and just so that was you didn't need to remember names or anything.
That was so fun.
the character doesn't care, but Mike Disney's got a heart.
Oh yes,
I
but
care.
you could play. You say that you were in character. You didn't care.
Hey, Megan. So,
There she is.
I will definitely do this again. It won't be the last time you see this, but we won't do it. We won't make it. So Tom asked before we went live, or maybe it was when we're live. Would you do it a sooner time frame? I think the earliest I will do this is next GaryCon next year. Really, because I had to coordinate 17 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't build that train again, so we have to use it.
Yeah, we got to.
But
So
You mean you had to herd 17 cats?
Yeah.
and everyone was pretty good. Everyone had other events and stuff, and I looked for VIPs, and Stella was kind enough to come on, which was fantastic, and Kayla was kind enough to come on, and something came up, but she got eliminated anyway. And Anna was on reserve, right? Anna,
I said to Jay that I'm reserved, but I'm on so many shows and stuff anyway, so I want other people to have the chance to shine. So I said to Jay, I'm in standby. If you need to fill a seat, then I'm in. Otherwise, don't pick me.
Anna was very, very generous about that, and
because I'm hogging enough time and babble so much anyway here, so it's good. Yeah.
So Mike, Stella, being our special guests tonight, what in the con over, in addition, what have you loved about the con over the first 3 days?
This morning, I liked Tim's game. I wish I really could have stayed around for that a lot more because that was really good. And the way that Castle was describing his character, that lanky, gangly barbarian spellcaster, I had a lot of fun listening to all those descriptions of everybody's characters, and that I was upset that I had to leave that game. that was my favorite time so far, and Blue Box RPG. Those guys have been putting all of their games have been good so far, and of course, Horror in the Halls is up there in the top of my list as well. So
it was when Leonard passed. This is the last thing he sent us.
All right, so I want to show you something. So no, you can't see. That was very cool, Mike. Stella, what do you think?
Oh, I absolutely loved all the people that I got to meet, and also Blue Box RPG just nails it every time.
Yeah.
Like, we end up rating them a lot with Greyhawk Tales, almost every single time. So I get to see them. They're always in their element, and they deliver good shows.
They do.
It's great.
They are. I'm not embarrassing my players. We're not the best role players.
Well, our game never developed.
Our game is a little different. Our game is I stream me playing with my friends at my table, right? That's the difference.
We're not voice actors. We're not theater people.
Yeah. We're having a good time and playing. And the Blue Box is great personalities.
There's the stories of it and the storylines and the creative ideas behind it, but we're not. It's not necessarily the acting.
Yeah.
But still, it's still. See, here's the thing: is we can enjoy both because it's total different opposite ends of the spectrum of D&D. You know what I mean? Even though you're playing in the same campaign, you're playing in the same campaign world. I mean, and almost under the same rules. You guys use pretty much the same rule set, right? Yeah, but it's still both your guys' streams are. I enjoy both of them just for different things. The role playing of obviously with Blue Box, I love watching their role playing, but with you guys, it's more of a. I don't know. I feel like I'm at my uncle's.
Exactly.
And watching and hanging out with all of them again. You know what I mean?
So what? And that's a great point. And when I first met John, it's almost been a year, probably 9-10 months. And John, I said to John, John, he came to me, he goes, and if you're on, John, I'm sorry, I don't think you're on, but he said, what do I need to, what am I, I got 25 viewer average. I said, you need to stream a Greyhawk. I got an idea. You're going to stream in my campaign. You're going to put your game in my campaign so we can do crossovers, so we can do shared NPCs, so we can do adventures together, so we can do all this stuff. And he's like, oh, it's a great idea. And that's kind of how that relationship developed. And it's just like going up in both. And it's just so fantastic. And that's why I'm so happy and excited that Terry played Sherwin tonight. It was great storyline. That his characters come back to Altamira and been under Sir Harn and all for all those years. And I thought that was really cool. So I want to show you something. This is a Leonard memento. All right. So in the city, I always have Easter eggs all over the place. So I had this little. Oh, thanks, Patrick, for doing that for Stella.
Thank you so much.
Patrick, you're awesome. So this was just a normal thing. This is one of the last things that Leonard sent to me. And Bill, all right, was this, and Bill did this all up real cool. So on the outside of the tower, here, because it used to be Swain's Tower, right? That big tower in the back, on the property, I had this up there, and Bill's looking at it, goes, what's? So this is like Swain Markham. He's died like 100 times. So they put out his headstone finally because he's dead, right? So I just used the Leonard piece. And Bill noticed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just So yeah, but it was the last thing. So we have LL on here for Leonard.
Yeah, we have
And
LL
then
right
the
on
date
there
that-
for
and
Leonard.
the date
yeah.
that he passed on
Yeah,
the bottom.
so-
Yeah, because it's the last little thing he sent us.
So
That's awesome. That's
so-
good.
so-
That's a great touch.
Yeah, Gary. Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's given a gift of 393 subs in the channel. It's insane, Canadian. And now you understand now why I personally invited Canadian and Cannibal to play. Okay, there are 2 super fans, and they deserved it. And so that's that's
It's support like that you can't you just that's invaluable and it's priceless. And when you have somebody that supports and hypes that much and is there, that's inspiring, and that drives you to do more and just be better. Thank you so much, Patrick. That's really awesome of you to do that for
It is. It's so wonderful. Note another thing that Gary did a tribute to Leonard that no one knew about in his show on Wednesday night. So Gary did that Hidden Idol was Leonard's name mixed up, Dalrin, right?
Yeah.
And so it's Leonard jumbled up, and none of us knew about it until he told us on the Legends and Lore show Wednesday, and I thought that was really classy. So I want to say thanks, Gary, for doing that. For Leonard. So, I mean, we all miss him. We really do. I mean, what a great, it was so great to have him on. I don't want to get that tear in my eye. Yeah, we all miss him a lot. Absolutely.
Yeah, miss him a lot.
Deep breath.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna set this up first thing in the morning. I'm too tired to do this.
Yeah.
You'll be less likely to knock things over.
Yeah, I'm less likely to knock things. So,
but
Yeah,
go, Aaron, go, please.
I was just going to say, now you have a standing event that you can have for Gary Con. Now I think you need to come up with a cool event to be a standing event for Greyhawk Con in the fall, so to speak. Something different that could be a recurring event.
Well, I want to continue with the adventures of that group, which is Eric Mona, the son of Melf from Luke Gygax, Gary, who should have been playing, and Gary's sidekick, Joseph Koser, which was Mike Bridges, and you, and Steven Chenault.
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Patrick. Thanks. Thank you for doing that for Mike Balmoku. I want to continue that storyline with that.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
I really do for Greyhawk Con, and I want to get Mike's involved, and I want to get Stella. I want to get you involved in Greyhawk Con, right? You think it's in October, first weekend? That's far enough notice, right? For a show. Absolutely.
October, that's perfect time to bring the Overgord into the world of Greyhawk as well. And I want to say something about that because I know is Bill still there? Yeah.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't sit down.
I can't sit still. I'm fidgety.
Yeah,
because he said he was going to do a graveyard. What you could do is because the Overgord, if you look at the lore, he comes from a witch. So, and she was killed right there in her front yard where the Overgord was born. She was, bent over that big pumpkin where the Overgord was created. So, I mean, you could do that. You could do the witch's hut with the pumpkin patch. If you wanted to do something like that, and we could write that into it, you know what I mean?
I can come up with all kinds of things.
Yeah, I'm just really excited to see you guys play a game with him now that you've got the stats and you get it all converted up. I'm really looking forward to that.
There are going to be lots of cool things that are going to come out of the Overgord. That's for sure.
Yeah, may you live in interesting times. And sorry, I'm texting Jimmy Duffy now. Everyone knows Duff and Pairs Rejects, and I'm going to say get your stream up as early as possible. Give me a sec. Yeah, so I don't want to wait till 1 a.m. to rate everyone in. Even if a prelude.
But this has been an absolute blast of a day.
Yeah.
Great day. Great day.
I'm glad you guys are looking forward to the Overgord because
oh my god,
that's what I'm looking for. Is I was talking to Chad too because I'm really looking forward to seeing how people paint them up, but more than anything is seeing how people use them in the games. You know, because I want him to be your Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Leatherface of Beholders. This guy, he is going to be your reoccurring nightmare. He's going to be your horror that will come and get you. If you fall, he will grab you. You know, he will come and get you again and again. And if you look at his stats that I've sent to you and Jay, and I've only sent these to 2 people now. Jay and Blue Box have stats for him.
I have one.
So
Mike sent me this a long time ago.
Long time ago. You're the only one with that size.
Oh, there you go.
That's the only one of that print size in existence, right there.
Are you serious?
Exclusive.
Yeah.
I'm dead
serious.
Oh
Jay,
man!
stop touching it. Oh,
It's in plastic. There you go. So that is awesome to know. I gotta frame it. I really gotta get that framed.
And John has an Overgord shirt too, which is crazy.
Yeah, Mrs.
John,
Watts made it.
his wife made him an Overgord shirt, and I don't even have an Overgord shirt.
Well, you should definitely have that. So we have a game in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Do you know? Are you?
I should be good.
All right.
Yeah.
So Bill's. Tim doesn't know yet, right? You're not sure. Okay. All right. So, I don't want to be presumptuous, but Stella, if you're free in 2 weeks on April 10th, yeah, I'd love to have you join us.
What day is that?
That's a Saturday. I know you're usually busy on Saturdays, so.
No, I'm free on.
All right. So, 6.
A lot of us are old people.
6
We don't have a
EST.
lot to do on
6
Saturday nights
EDT.
anymore.
6 EDT. So here's the group. Anna playing Emery, Mike playing Skarn, Bill playing whoever Bill plays, because we mix it up with Bill. Amy Crittenden playing her illusionist. She missed the last session. Kayla, Time Lord's wife, playing her specialty priest of Saint Benedor. Right? Who am I missing? Chuck Cumbo playing Josh Death Dealer. Tim, if he's there, playing Sir Reginald. And then we bring Sarah into that group.
No lurkers this time. No lurkers this time.
What day is this?
It's
Saturday
2 weeks from today.
Saturday, the 10th of
Yeah. That's our next.
April.
That's our next All-Star game. Watch, I can actually do shout-outs now. Oh, that's the wrong button. Shit. There you go. Shout-outs. Our next Saturday night special. There you go.
And at what time, Jake?
April 10th, 6 p.m. EDT. So we usually go 5 hours. All right. We had Celia in that.
Nice.
What a great group. And we continue the story of them. That'd be. I'm so excited, Stella, for you to join that.
Emery might level up the next decade or something.
Yeah,
so.
well, Emery, you're
that's gonna be a
6'8"
good
now. You're 6'8".
Oh, I know that, yeah. But
You have a
I
Ranger
can't
mage?
complain about leveling because I don't let my players level
Yeah,
their
your
characters. So
character's
I
still
can't
zero level
just
after
shut. I
8
can't
sessions.
complain. So I just need to level them up, and then I can start complaining
Yes.
that my characters don't level up.
Yes.
Yep.
0 level after 8 sessions.
Oh,
So
well, yeah, we only have 7 real sessions. We haven't played any because of this, and then we have Easter, so we're not going to play in another 2 weeks.
Is it because they're role playing real time? So like, if you play for 4 hours, it's only 4 hours in the game.
No, we actually we played for 7 sessions. We covered 4 days in campaign time.
Yeah, that's
So
you don't go up a
it's
level.
very much like you do it. It's very tactical, very kind of hands-on. We play in the situation. Has been very little downtime.
all right, so Anna, that's a great style in Pathfinder 2. My guys would take me outside and what would you do? What would you do?
Well, Alan would get the pillow,
Yeah, I don't want the pillow.
and he would beat you with the pillow.
Yes, I got beaten.
Okay,
with
yep.
No soap in the pillow.
I wouldn't care.
So here's a quick story. So we did a trip to Ohio. And everyone remembers Sir Twix. Sir Twix was the bane of this character, Herbie the White. Look, I gotta show this on camera. Look at this character dipped in Tester's enamel. Look at this. I mean, this.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
1982. That's how you painted him.
Yeah. All right. So it's a joke that we keep this figure, the
Yeah.
oldest figure. Yeah. This is from the original Fighting Men box set, right?
I actually have one.
It's the oldest figure you have.
This is the old that we play with.
Oh, okay.
Right, and this is Herbie. This is Hessler's father, Herbie the White, and that's why he's Herbie the White, because he dipped in enamel, right? So I had killed Herbie the White 2 previous adventures with Sir Twix, and we went out We went out to Ohio. What year is this? 88, 89? I know you weren't around, Billy.
before my time.
You were at Benning. You were at Benning
Oh,
training,
no,
and you
no.
drove all the way back and didn't go. You were at Benning for
89,
Ranger training.
Ohio, I didn't go.
Yeah,
I was
Ranger
still in high
training at
school.
Benning. You were that. So it was 88? All right, so
No, 88, I was at college or something.
maybe it was 90. I don't know. So I killed. So the third
Oh, Wheaton in England.
Third straight adventure, I killed Herbie again with Sir Twix. And I'm asleep in the middle of the night, and he frickin' pulls a private pile on me, like in Full Metal Jacket. You know.
Blanket party.
Yeah, they blanket partied me.
Oh.
No, they were just joking around.
It wasn't a real blanket party.
It wasn't a real blanket party. Yeah, I know. It's kind of.
I think this is some kind of a love language, probably.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is. But we were all single back then, and we were all,
They
Yeah,
were all
that's why I
giving
tried
over-
to-
Whose house were you at when I came back?
Oh,
Blanket party
Bill's.
my butt.
No, Walt's. Yeah, one time we didn't know Tim was back from service. He comes in with gun. What gun? Oh, the squirt gun.
Squirt guns. I
He just walks
camoed
in
up,
and and shoots
and
him.
I got I walked right in the room where they're gaming, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"You're all dead!" And then I ran out, and they couldn't find me.
Yeah.
And I was hiding right near them.
Yeah, I know. This is the stories we could tell.
Realize that if someone pulled that prank on Tim, he would just pull out the gun.
Yeah, Tim was
Start shooting. So yeah.
I
back
can
in,
see a squirt gun pretty fast.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah.
those are the days, man. We were
Yeah.
all
Oh, God.
single and we were all playing. And we, back then when you were younger, listen to me. You used to play days on end. Who's done this out there? Stella, Mike, Anna. I know Anna's done this. We started when we went down in '87. Tim, myself, Tom. Who am I missing? Walt, right? Mm-hmm. That was the group. We went down to see Mark. We played 3 adventures. We finished Temple of Elemental Evil. Then we did Tim's, where he killed everyone but Gazumba and Fensick in like the first 2 rounds. Right?
The Phantasmal Force Dragons.
Yeah. And then we did the founding of Altamira, the founding of the Cavalier site. It was called back then. That day, the third. We did 3 adventures. What did we sleep? 4 hours, and we just played. You just played back then, right?
You were like, you're in the bathroom.
That's all you did was just play and
sleeping
play.
or gaming.
Yeah, we rented a cabin up in the mountains to play for a week.
Yeah, we drank a lot of beer
And stuff
after
like that. We sat in one friend's basement and we played for like 5 days straight. And we played one time for 26 hours
Oh
straight.
my gosh!
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, but then we were so dead after that we was kind of we took
anymore.
the whole
Not
day
anymore.
off after that.
Yeah.
Well, it almost feels like it this weekend.
I the longest I played in college straight was 19 hours, but that was after I got up early, had all day classes. We started in the evening, then went
Yeah.
19 hours, and I started like having psychotic episodes and not being able to form
Exactly.
sentences. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sean,
I remember, but
that's
I
the way it
threw
was.
up. I ran the game and I threw up halfway through, so I had to run out the basement because I got food poisoning. But we had actually determined set the goal that we should play for longer than 24 hours. And then after we said, 24 hours, then we threw out the clocks and we just played until it was done. And it was like 26 hours.
So
It was
Mike, Stella,
absolutely crazy.
non-streamed, longest you played. Non-streamed.
Not on a stream?
Yeah, like straight through. Like 2 days.
I'd
I know,
say
because we've all done fundraisers where we've done long days, right? Mm-hmm. Right, but like just sitting around playing with your friends back in the day.
a day.
A full day, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like 8-9 hours for me. I know those are very baby numbers. I know.
That's
But I'll have to confess, when I was 10 years old, my dad sat me down. He said, "Your mom's not home. I'm going to teach you how to play D&D." We played 3.5 together, and I made a human fighter, and I went up against some monsters. My dad described them to me, and I was like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'm an RPG nerd at 10 years old. I don't know what this is. And then I fought gnolls for the first time.
That's awesome.
Really
and
exciting.
you wanted to play again? That's amazing.
Yes. And now
Yeah.
look where you are. So
So that was like my first time playing in person, and then the next time I ever played in person was with Gosumba, Jay, 2 years ago at Gen Con.
oh my gosh, that was the first time?
So that was my first like actual game in person.
Oh my gosh. So
Wow.
I remember. All right, so we were at the Gen. I gotta tell the story. We go to Gen Con. The whole Greyhawk community decides to go. So we stay in this house, right? It's kind of a hostel, and it kind of was like it was all right, right? And I'm in the side building with Marco and all his crew from Ohio, and I fly out there, and I got my stuff, and that's where I met Carlos the first day, and we did Horror in the Holes the first day. The very first, I'm sorry, we got there on Wednesday. Thursday, we did the Horror and Holes 10 hours, and Marco kind of oversaw it. So there's a big thank you from Marco on Horror and Holes if you've taken a look right before the appendix. Also, all the playtesters are in there. A lot of people who playtested it. So the 2 days later, I think it was Saturday, because we were late for Anna's. Because of that, we were late for Anna's.
Oh yeah,
seminar.
you came a little bit late, like 10
Right.
minutes.
So
or something. Yeah.
I said to DM Shane. And remember how he had all the cameras taped everywhere, and they didn't have a cord and all. And so I streamed on the Greyhawk channel, and I had what was his name and his fiance, Josh, right? Was it Josh? Josh Sterrett? Is that it? Josh Sterrett?
Oh yeah, Josh Sterrett. Yeah.
Unfortunately, they're not engaged anymore. We had Taco Turtle, who played in the Carlos game but wanted to play again. We had Shane, and then we had Stella and Sean, right? And you played. Who'd you play?
Millicent von Kessel at your service.
Exactly. And look at this. If I stretch back here and go right here, Millicent von Kessel will be played tomorrow by Jason Jacobs, and Pupik Dad will be playing this character tomorrow for Holes Part 2. Now, here's a funny thing. I've never DM'd Holes Part 2. I've only done DM'd Holes Part 1, which is kind of cool. So I get to DM something I've never done before, which is neat.
I've only done part 1.
You've only done Part 1. Bill playtested Part 1 at PAX Unplugged with Gaetano and Walt and a couple other people. So we did that then. So, yes, it was awesome. That's great. The first time you ever played in person, I DM'd for you. That is awesome to know.
And that was my first time ever, like, even online, offline, doing 1E, 2E. You made it so easy.
Well, thank you.
Well,
Jake
yeah.
always makes it easy. He
He makes
spoils
it
his
easy.
players like crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
Oh yes, he does.
You don't see the stuff that's going on that's not on camera where me and Alan sit.
I've been in the room. I've seen it.
He does what?
I make it easy for you. Oh, don't.
Oh, yeah.
He still got on me on the Trapper from the fundraiser.
Yeah,
He's
that was a
still
bunch of BS.
He's still complaining about that.
Oh yeah, that they lurk about
Yes.
or the
And
trap.
when
That
you were here
was
for PAX and you played here that night, Jay paid me $25 to be nice.
Oh, okay. I got you, Bill. Okay, I understand.
So we've had so the basement. We've had in the basement. We've had Anna and Christoph in the basement. We've had Casey in the basement.
Like Disney will be there. One
We've
day.
had
Looking
Zudrak.
forward to
Michael's been here twice, but Michael hasn't played yet. There, Michael's been here. Zudrak. We had Phantom here because we both got COVID shots 3 or 4 Mondays ago, and he drove all the way from the tip of North Jersey down. I'm like, you're 10 minutes from my house. Stop. So he stopped here. Who am I missing? Alan Growe's been here. Well, we need to get more people here.
Yeah, well, Alan has
Mike
family
Disney.
there.
Stella, you only live a state and a half away.
What state are you in?
I'm in South Jersey, right outside Philly.
Oh.
You're in like northern Maryland, right?
I'm
Oh,
over
my
by
God.
DC.
Oh, okay. So you're in Glen Burnie,
shit.
Glen Burnie area, in between DC and you don't
Like
have to
closer
tell
to
me.
Waldorf.
Okay.
My brother was born in D.C. and I lived in
Okay,
Manassas Park for a while.
Yeah.
The greatest town in that area? Foggy Bottom.
Foggy Bottom.
It's right on the metro. Foggy Bottom.
Southern Maryland. Okay, so you got an extra hour then. I thought if you were in the Baltimore area, that's only an hour 20.
Yeah.
All right, see about 2 hours, 2:10, 2:15.
That's
Yeah,
nothing.
that's
I've
nothing.
played D&D. I've prepped D&D in my sleep longer than that. You know,
There
2
you
hours
go.
is nothing.
I guarantee you a lot. So
I
this
had to
was
fly 7 hours to get there. It was 6 or whatever.
Mike's
it was.
only about 9 hours.
that's too far. Yeah,
What? No,
That's too far for me
I'd
to
say I don't know how far it is from me to you guys.
From here
Probably
to
about
here?
10 hours.
Yeah. So let's get the COVID thing all worked out, and then let's work on some of that stuff. Now John is having a ton of people over his house in May for like a Blue Box Con. Now I've been okayed to go there but I don't think I should take my wife up on that because the doors may be locked when I come back.
Yeah, the locks will probably be changed.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to be going because if I go to Nashville and I don't go and we don't go sightseeing in Nashville, what's that?
Who said you could go?
Who said I could go?
You say you were green lighted. You meant Blue Box green lighted?
No, I meant
your spousal unit.
Yeah.
She did? Wow.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to take her up on that. So Blue Box is having a get together, but I May's a little early, I think, because I get my second shot Monday. I get my second shot, but let's get through all this and then let's start doing some stuff. I think that would be really cool. Now I don't know if I'm the Green Dragon, and this is Lord Peaks Haven. Come on, Gary, it's not the Green Dragon. We got our own bar. Right? With the greatest drink in Greyhawk. Right, Anna? What is our drink?
Troll's piss.
Troll's piss.
Troll's piss. Wow.
No player character has ever gotten on the Wall of Fame. Now, when you go into Lord Peaks Haven, there are pictures of the fuzzy pictures of the dogs playing pool, right? We all know those pictures, right? With the dog ripping the pool felt. We all seen them. So if you drink 3 of them and you don't pass out and not go unconscious, you get on the wall. No one's ever done it. First drink, half your con roll. Second drink, a third your con roll. And third and final drink, a fourth your con roll. And no one's been successful. A lot of characters have done 2, but never 3. And there you go. So that was our little thing.
Mike, not bad. From here to your house, 9 hours and 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's too long.
Nah.
If I were to go to Nashville, I would fly to Nashville. I ain't driving to Nashville.
Well,
no way.
When we get back to travel hockey, we'll go up and see Mike when the Flyers play the Red Wings. We'll go to a game.
Yeah.
There we go.
I love Hockey Town. I love Hockey Town.
Hockey Town is where it's at, baby.
Yeah, I love going to Hockey Town. All right, so where's Jimmy? Come on, Jimmy, get on early. Ask Jeff. He's in charge, not me. Are you kidding me?
That is great.
Oh my gosh.
He's teasing you. You realize that, right?
No, he's
you
not.
will sit there and
He's not. All right, let me do King Bashman and you know what? So we're gonna stay on 15 more minutes. How's that sound?
that's good.
15 more. 15 more. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna do the giveaway. 12:15. I want everyone then to lurk back to GaryCon Greyhawk after we're done here. So, look at that. We got a raid coming in.
Oh, wow.
Dead Pools Last. Thanks. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome to Greyhawk After Dark chat. Thank you for coming in. So, Mike, let me do a shout out here for you. So, note that Mike's figure is awesome that he did for us the very, and why didn't that work? Or did it work and I just didn't see it? There it goes. Okay.
Oh,
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see it. So, there's a giveaway. We're just chatting after GaryCon and a great joust that we had, and we had a bunch of fun. Thank you for coming in, but please feel free, everyone, to sign up. I'm giving away the King's Crown dice from my sponsor Stratagem, brand new product. Yeah. See, this is why you have neoprene. You're gonna need to go get paper towels. I didn't even do the spill.
It's water though.
No. Just go get paper towels upstairs. Oh my gosh. Just go get some paper towels.
Jay's falling apart.
You know what? You know what? When I spill stuff or when I break stuff, I get the razzing of a lifetime, right? See, Bill's not even there. You go. Neoprene. It's one.
That's
it's a
really
wonderful
cool figurine.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Isn't it? So note this for everyone out there.
It's
Mike, talk about your commission work, please.
As long as we don't hit that stuff.
I do commissions. I don't know what you really want me to say.
I'm just saying that.
Are you open for commissions?
Are you open for commissions, Mike?
Yes, I
go.
am.
Mike, where should they reach you?
Any Art of Mike Disney Twitch, you can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me through my Discord. You can message me on Twitch. Just there you go. Megan Haynes got my link tree right there. You can message me on any of those platforms. I'll get your message.
Stella, I'm sending you a Discord, okay? Real quick here.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. So, audience, give us some suggestions on some things you may want to see from us in the future at cons or events. I'm thinking I'd love to do the archery event's pretty fun too. The different targets at ranges, that's a pretty good one too. So I'm thinking we could go that route. Walt loves the archery tournaments.
The archery's fun. It's not as
archery's good.
It's not as
Not as
exciting
dynamic.
because it's not tete-a-tete. You know, it's not head to head.
Yeah. So we'll.
Geek Puppet says that we should do like a whole festival.
An entire festival. You know what?
Yeah.
So basically, the Joust is around a festival in Altamira, and we could do something like that where we could do different channels, have different aspects of the festival. That's a good idea, actually. That's a real good idea, and we could have different people do, and we could have sub adventures popping off of that.
Yes. What happens when the bad guys show up just to cause trouble?
Yeah, that's true. We could do things like that.
With
That's a good
jesters.
Wasn't that
Yes.
sad?
Oh, you know
What
what?
happens when the sad 16-year-old is treated really meanly by her father?
Tim always is a downer, isn't he?
No, that's the one adventure we did with the vamp. It was.
Oh my gosh, that's a great story.
yeah.
So we did a joust. We did a festival, and a girl came asking for help, and there were the halflings. It was Leuven and Sam, right?
Oh, and Galahad was there.
Yes, true. And the end thing turned out there was someone under the bed.
Well, there was.
Right. It's a funny story.
Yeah, the girl was. They would come to dinner, but she was never allowed out during the day, and he was never around during the day, and it seemed like he was kind of like very oppressive. And so we're like, something's up with her. She's sad and whatever. So Leuven was like, I'll go in. And he's a thief. He was like high level still then. Yeah. Halfling thief, super good. So he's like, I'll sneak in there and see what's going on. So we go in there. The dad's supposed to be in there. We can't find him. We're looking all around the room. He goes under the bed and sees like there's a box under the bed. like a long, big one. So he crawls under and he messes with it and he kind of opens the box. And the dad's in there. And I'm looking, and Jay's like, he's like this, and then he goes, "Ah!" He was a vampire. That's why he wasn't coming out at night. I mean, during the day. So Leuven is like, ah! Leuven's screaming like screaming like a little halfling under a bed with a vampire. And so, the paladin was kind of waiting nearby. Galahad was a paladin. He was like a
it was so
fighter
funny.
paladin. He leaps through the window, kills the vampire, and then it's like, oh, that was your dad?
I completely forgot about that story, Tim.
Yeah, it didn't have a happy
Oh
ending.
my gosh, those were the days. Oh my gosh. So that's a great idea, though. The festival. I think we can do something like that down the road. Definitely.
Don't go under the bed.
Yeah, don't go under the bed. Don't ever look under the bed. So, but. All right. Well, what do we got here? 12:03. 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. So,
in 15 minutes, it will say 10 more minutes, and then you will.
No, we're going to 12, 11 minutes.
Yeah.
We're 12:15. We're off. Okay, I need to get sleep because I got to do all this in the morning now instead of building Master Maze. So Tim, you're a strong guy. Do me a favor and get that top box right there for me. Oh, stop. Go straight ahead. The white one. See the blue top, the white ones.
The plastic bin?
Yes, the plastic bin. All right, so Tim's gonna get my. I'm gonna show you real quick. This is where my Stefan stuff. Yeah. Here's the Stefan stuff coming. All right, so I gotta clear all this off and then just put it right here. I gotta clear all this stuff off and then we go. I gotta start getting all this out, right? The door.
I'm just constantly impressed by your armory arsenal of everything.
Everything.
You gotta have it. Because you got your connectors, you got your transition pieces that go from standard dungeon to cave, right? You got all this stuff. And this is the good old resin stuff. This is
got all this stuff.
So now,
What's that?
Stella, now you know what you asked. Daddy he has to fix that for you now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he just have to set you up.
My dad has this. I'm sorry to call you out on stream live in front of everyone, Dad. He has a Ziploc bag of really old metal figurines, and he has a stick that was stuck in Play-Doh, and that's a tree, and there's crayons in there because he had this he actually gave it to me. He has a battle map that has hexes on it, and you use crayon to write on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's crayons in here. There's a stick and Play-Doh and
Who's your father,
That's
Stella?
awesome.
Geek Dice.
Geek Dice. Geek
Geek
Dice.
Dice. Oh,
Awesome.
okay.
Yeah, and like I actually started a thing where like I would DM for my dad and my sister in real life since COVID started, just because like Jay got me hooked playing in person. It's just different when you roll the dice, you know, and you just get to do it at the table. And I'm like, dang, I need to buy minis now. Like I need to like get whole sets. I want to do what Jay does now.
It's such
Put that on blast.
that's really a nice compliment, Stella. I really appreciate
Sorry,
it.
Dad.
So note this. This is excessive, okay? I mean, look. But the basement, this is... Come on. Honestly, this is a little crazy when you think about the size and scope that we have here. But it's a beloved hobby. And I got Bill, who does the most... slide in. Just poke your head in.
What? I'm on the other camera over here. They
Oh,
can see
yeah.
me.
Oh, no, they don't. Look.
Yeah, they don't. We can see a part of you that's not very flattering.
There. And now he's moving. All right. So look, I got it down the hall.
There he is.
There he is.
Hold on, I gotta suck in here. Hold on.
Oh, I've never seen that side of your room.
Oh yeah. So look. All right. Here, real quick for all you newcomers. We're gonna go pet watch. So watch this wall. See that corner? There are my Elmores. There's all that is 3D. Look, going
There's
around.
my Elmores. My God.
Okay.
Wow.
There's my diesel in that corner.
Bragger.
That's a diesel. All right. There's Warmonger's tower that Bill built. Look at all this craft. That's all Bill. This is all Bill. This entire wall. Bill. That's in the corner here is a little miniature building authority. But all the trees, all that's all Bill custom craft work all the way around. Right.
That is so cool.
All of that.
Like, that's the
I
thing,
don't know
like,
what's
years
cooler.
I've seen it.
I
It's
just
such a simple thing to make.
Yeah, that's all Bill. That's all him.
On the table.
That the buildings behind him on the top shelf. That's all Bill, right? That's all Bill work too. The top shelf. The top shelf. Yeah, that's
I
all
just
Bill
want
work.
to put a bed underneath the table.
Yeah,
and
that's
live
all Bill
there.
work.
I just want to say that I have given Bill some styrofoam, so I kind of helped too.
Yeah,
There's some of your styrofoams in some of this.
yeah. So.
Wait and see.
Yeah,
see
look at our
the
men.
Bill's
It is. I show my wife Lurkers on the stream, and she says no.
I'm gonna make.
So I understand. So listen,
Well, I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
make
matter. You can
semi-modular
play
wheels.
the way
So I'm
like
gonna
Stella's
do them
dad
like
Geek
2
plays.
sections.
That's
So
great
it'll be 2
because
by
it
2.
still you still
And I'm gonna have
it
split.
captivated you to play,
You
right?
can put it
Yeah,
together and
absolutely.
one big
Yeah.
Yeah.
or you
Just
can
play-
Stepping stones.
Yeah. When
You
I
play
played
him-
it,
There on the edge.
You play in person
So we
and
do
you
like an
enjoy
alley,
it, and
big
you
back
enjoy
room and,
the.
like,
So
try to do 2
The-
foot, make them.
there was a question
tall,
on
so that you have
Facebook.
a rolling hill,
And
like
the
rock ledges
crabby,
and stuff.
I'm sorry, I
It's-
apologize if any of you are members of this
it's
group.
a
The old school D&D
beginning
group,
stages. I'm getting.
the old school TSR, the D&D group Dwayne Cole runs, they're very crabby people, right? They're always arguing about stuff and all. And one guy goes, I just don't get, why would people watch anyone play D&D? That's the dumbest thing in the world. And then I responded to him, I said, if it was just me sitting at the table with my guys on every Thursday night and that was it, I would agree with him. That would be, but now I know Anna. Now I know Stella. Now I know Mike. Now I know Gary Julian. Now I know Eric Mona. Now I got to meet Leonard Lakofka. And
Yeah.
he played, and 40 times he was on my show.
Ed Greenwood,
And
Luke Gygax.
yes,
Yep.
and I tried to explain to them, it's not just the game; it's the whole community. The game
Yes.
was the game was the portal into the community and into everyone else having fun. And I tried.
I sit and watch Anna make maps and I have no idea what she's talking about. But
Right.
I watch it.
Right.
I listen to streams of Mike painting and watch when I can when I'm working because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
I'd rather be home painting than working. But
Right. And we all have real
Thank you.
jobs. We all have real jobs.
Too.
yeah.
We all have real jobs. So, and I've been off since Thursday, and I'm dreading going back Monday.
This is my job. What are you talking about? We all have real jobs. This is
Exactly.
what I do.
Exactly.
I was talking about all our
Real
schmoes
jobs.
here. All our schmoes here. We all have
I
real
never
jobs.
had a real job in my life.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. So
I
note
haven't
that this
been
is excessive. This is 41 years of accumulation, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to go this crazy. A couple minutes.
When I ran games, I had these for like 20 years.
That's awesome, Zombie.
And I had markers, dry erase markers, and I painted maps, and then we had a projector in the ceiling for large overland maps, and I had small little white cardboard things with plastic on that I could just write whatever it was. That was it. That was flexible, and I could draw maps, and I had like 2 boxes of these, and I could cover like 8 by 8 feet, and I can remove and shift it over as needed. So we basically drew whole overland journeys for miles on end with this. And I took pictures of it, and then I shifted to the projector as I mapped, so to speak. But if I didn't have a map, I just painted everything and then took pictures of it. I even had a camera in the ceiling that I could just take a picture and go on and then move and then saved it, and so I could redraw it, so to speak. So that was it. So I have like these tiles that they were hugely expensive, and they only manufactured them for like a year or two, and then but now there's a what is it called? Gaming paper. He has a new version of these that are even better than these old ones.
Very cool. Anna's maps are fantastic, but if you're ever friends with her on Facebook, her photography is great as well.
Yep.
She takes
thank you. Yeah, I love my photography. Yeah, I have cameras for more money than I dare to admit, and I love to go out and take pictures of birds and landscapes and hike up in the mountains and stuff.
It is cool.
But if I'm not doing maps at my computer, I love to be 10 miles out nowhere to take pictures, and when early in the morning and go hiking before the sun comes up to take a sunset picture or sunrise picture somewhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
So Zombie Fighters, friends of yours, Stella?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Patrick just hooked them up.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So the great thing is,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it, so please.
Yeah, like a lot of like what I do like here is I teach people how to play TTRPGs, like just the bare bones, right? And I think like Dungeons and Dragons is perfect as a gateway because especially like 5e is like what I'm most comfortable with. I really like 3.5, but it's like a totally different game. 5e I think is like medium crunchy. And like from there, a lot of people like can tell like, oh, I want more crunchy, I want more numbers, more mechanics, or I want less of that. And like I can point them which way to go. Yeah. And I actually showed a bunch of my friends Anna's maps for the first time. They had never seen it before, and they were blown away. Wow. They fell in love. They were like, oh my God, this is amazing. And they just got like sucked into it, and they started like researching stuff about Greyhawk. And like,
that's great.
Your maps are a gateway to the world too.
I hope so. That's the idea that it should be. And the new generation maps, I hope to be a canvas that everyone can change and kind of put their own stuff into, so to speak. It should be the canvas for everybody's campaigns and stories. That's the goal. Yeah.
It's already getting close to like drone imagery.
Well, this is close, so to speak. And the cool thing is when you use the data and put it in a game engine, you can get photo real. It could be Skyrim real.
So note this: if you missed Anna's seminar last night, because it was on Lord Gazumba, it's available on YouTube already, and it's the vids here on Lord Gazumba already. I suggest you guys and gals all watch it a little bit just to see all the new technology coming out. It's awesome, awesome stuff. Because these other vids, I gotta get them somehow from Gary Con Greyhawk to get them uploaded. I know all of us do, and it's kind of going to be a pain, right, Stella and Mike, because we have streams we want to get a hold of. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that happens. But yeah, all right, let's close this out here. Mike, what would you like to say in closing?
Just thank you to everybody for tonight. This was just a great time and just a fantastic experience, really, and it was fun playing Vargas. he's a pretty cool character. I really enjoyed all the hate that I got off of playing that guy, and that's exactly what I wanted to do. So thank you to everybody and to all those generous people that are giving all those gift subs and bits and everything else, and thank you to the sponsors. And yeah, it's just been a great time, and I'm looking forward to our last day of the con tomorrow.
Yep. Last day of the con tomorrow. I'll be up bright and early, 7 a.m. Central. Well, that's when I'm getting up. I'll be up earlier, not to get this table updated. So
That's for Horror of the Ghouls Part 2.
yes, part 2.
I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
7 characters playing. We got some good people in it.
It's like 6
4 of the players were in it on part 1. There's a couple change outs, but all the characters are chosen. And Kayla's coming and playing. Kayla is playing Theon. Kayla's playing Theon. Millicent Von Kessel's being played by Pubic Dad, who's right there. Yep, Jason, who's right in there. He's playing Millicent for that. So, Mike, thanks for hopping in on this. This is great. And you were perfect. You were perfect for Vargren. Man. You were perfect jerk.
Yep.
Thank you. I had a really good time. I like playing bad guys, so especially real snooty, snobby guys. So
Very highly effective.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And thank you, Tim, for this morning. That was awesome. And thank you, everybody else who played on
had a
that.
great
And
time.
I watched it and stuff. I had a blast.
Stella,
And thank you, Jay.
Oh,
for this
my pleasure.
evening. Yep.
What would you like to say, Stella, in closing?
Oh, well, thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Jay, for inviting me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I can tell that, just this whole community, thank you also. I was really hesitant to get in because it's like Greyhawk is this thing, right? It's like a huge thing. But Jay and Anna have both made it so accessible, and I'm excited to explore more into it and get more into it. And thank you for giving me those opportunities, Jay.
My pleasure, and I just think you're a complete asset to the community. You, all of us, Mike, Anna, all my crew, Stella. You guys are all assets. Oh, no problem for the no problem, Zombie Fighter. And that's the thing. You got to build community. That's the only way. Listen, we are not Critical Role, right? None of us are. We're not Critical Role. We're not even Arcadum, right? 5,000 viewers. In order to be successful and to grow and to just do, you got to build the community. It's the only way, Yep. Look at us. Who wants to watch us, right? Look, especially these guys. Look at them.
I'm ruggedly handsome.
Just kidding. It's getting late. All right, so
Yeah.
They'll watch me like
here we go. We're gonna close this out. Last call.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It was just a joke. Last call. Anyone else on the giveaway? Let's see who wins this.
We'll slow down even more.
All right, here we go. The winner. All right, there you go. Got a couple last people in here. Look at it. We almost got 100 people watching again tonight.
yeah,
There you
almost.
go.
You're
100
over.
people watching,
You're
y'all.
over.
Yeah, it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
It's these two ruggedly handsome.
So what do you want to
guys.
read into? They do not need.
Waiting for someone here so now you better read into that.
Yeah, no, we can't. We can't. They're not on. They're not going to be on for about 45
okay, they're
minutes.
coming on. Okay.
Not going to be on for. So we're going to do Lock Geneva or Blighted Lands. They need some help.
Lock Geneva.
Lock Geneva. Yeah.
All right, we're going to do
Lock
Blighted
Geneva.
Con Lock Geneva. We're going to read into there. We can't.
Well, let the
That's more
chat
334 people. They don't need it.
Oh, okay.
They don't
let
need
the
it.
chat
Yeah,
decide.
we'll do
Let
Lock
the chat
Geneva.
decide.
Lock Geneva has 10. So whoever Lock Geneva is running, we're going to help them out. So all
Okay.
right, here closing out the entries. Yeah. Gaxmore doesn't need it. Winner.
Okay.
The winner of that's it. Trav KC. That's a new name. I have
That is a new one.
That's a new name. Yeah, you got to claim it, Trav KC. You on? He looks like he's on. He or she is in chat.
Say something in
Say
chat.
something, Trav KC, please.
Say something. Bum, bum, bum.
Bam.
What?
Hey,
There they
there they
are.
are.
Please just tell me one thing. Are you continental U.S.? Please tell me that. Please tell me you're continental U.S. Trav KC, you continental U.S.?
Kansas City, I'm going to think. Trav.
All
Trav's
right.
From Kansas
Whisper me
City.
your address. I will get this out Monday, okay? All right. So, Stella, we're going to see everyone who's a guest. We're going to see them all in 2 weeks in a great adventure I'm DMing, and maybe some of these guys too. So, all right. It's going to be cool. Let me hit that button again, and that's the All-Star game. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the big event, and that is that the right button? The Ask the Experts panel, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Gary Hooley and Pluffett Smedger's back. Eric Mona, who runs Pathfinder, is back. the greatest art player I've ever seen. Eric Boyd, who wrote all the deities for Greyhawk, who wrote the Demi-Human Deities book, right? All those books for Forgotten Realms. Eric Boyd's on. Alan Grodal-Groy, who knows everything there is to know about any kind of publication you ever wanted to know.
He's a living index.
He's a living index. And the mystery man himself, who has a whole country on Anna's map, Melkot, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Malden.
Dennis Tetro. They're all on tomorrow night for the finale for the Ask the Experts. Anna and I will be hosting and just sitting there and just absorbing. So
that's an awesome one. Yeah.
All right,
That's so cool.
Yes. And that'll finish it up. And there won't be this tomorrow night because we'll probably run late on that. So we're gonna sit tight. Let's read into Gary Conlock Geneva. Will J hit a right button?
Raid.
Boom. Sit tight.
Great.
Awesome. Setting it up.
Hi, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
Oh my gosh, it's the musician guy doing a song. What's his name? Who DM'd? Oh my gosh. Let's rate in. We're rating in. Thomas Miller. 61. That's awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Yeah.
We go to Gary Conlock Geneva. All right, let me finish this off, turn this off.